Well, this wasn't exactly planned, but welcome all once again to the Orlando Speedway. We have been plagued all week with technical issues or weather issues, but finally, we are ready for the American PROCAR Series. I am David Carter. As I said, this was not in the plans, but here we are. Look at these things. Ain't they fine? In row 1, we have our pole sitter, Paul Pren Jr. Alongside, we have Larson Martinez. Row 2, there's our first non-Ford in Clockman 1, next to another Ford of Atsuko Ulamina. In row 3, we have Trev Blake. Decent result in the cup race alongside... That's just Clockman 1 again. Production! Alongside Zach Owens. In row 4, we have a pretty clean looking car in Mark Lowe alongside the sponsorless car, Luke Evans. Begging for sponsorship on the car here. I think a good result like this might get you some progress, Luke. Row 5 sees Ellie Foamer and Snowflake. Okay, yeah, that's the name, Snowflake. I don't know who it is, but they're sponsored by AutoZone. Row 6 sees the 95 of Hilda Soriano alongside the coolest looking car in the field, Hunter Casey. Behind them we have Jasper Killinger alongside Pepe McRae. Behind them, the driver that almost went skyward in the cup race, Bobak Fox, alongside Connor Edwards. The Pepsi car, Andrew C. Williams, alongside Jeff W. Behind them, the M&M's car, Virago Kitsune, alongside JJ Haley. Levi Owens, alongside the 46 of James Anderson. Kyler Sustrai, alongside Eli the Wolf. Then behind them we have Jacob Foster alongside Joey Bowman. An 88 Valvoline car, I see what we're doing. Yeah, how fitting we just passed the Pepsi car and I have a Pepsi right here. Behind them we have Grain Griggs. Okay, that's just blatant. Alongside Sam Hutton. Okay. Behind them, Jeremy Easley, who you'll remember seeing at the front of that big one on Sunday. Alongside Nicholas Cameron. Behind them, Zero Midnight? Interesting. Alongside Andrea Shianu. Riley Pogstar. Alongside Justin Whitmer. I know that guy. Jacob Schengle alongside Don Falconer. Nathan Buchanan alongside Blake Armano. And then the last row sees Ricky Freeman Jr. and Nerf Fox. Freeman and Martinez, teammates bookending their rows. There was one DNQ. That DNQ was Jack McDonald. Talk about a miserable speed weeks, but now we will get you to the command. Let's get a look at the weather before we get the command. 71 degrees and cloudy with fluctuating winds. Now let's hope the bad weather stays away, as here's the command. Engines have fired. The APCS works a little bit differently from the Canadian Tire Pro Cup Series, or Canadian Tire Cup Series, as there will be a lot more occasions where you'll see DNQs, as opposed to only certain races in the Cup Series, for this season at least, being go or go home races. We see Paul Pren on the pole, Larson Martinez, a driver doing both series this season. Got a pretty good run in the Cup Series race. Was in the running to maybe win it. But of course that went to the other Martinez. In Katie. Luke Evans says right there on the car, a team seeking sponsorship, starting in the top 10, that's a good start. Maybe he'll be going places. '83 with that NASCAR Thunder-esque font. As here they come off of 4, the pace car getting ready to make that hard right turn onto pit road. There it is. Into the tri-oval. Green flag is in the air. Pretty even start so far. We already have Luke Evans looking 3 wide back there. In the 1, Martinez edges ahead. Preferred line, Paul Pren Jr. With a push from Clockman 1 in one of the goofiest cars I've ever seen in my life. But it's about to go to the lead. Maybe not quite. Pren holding strong up front. So I'm already seeing them a small bit separated in the pack as, yep, we've had one issue. The 34 coming down pit road, that is Grain Griggs. Get a diagnosis on the issue. We have an oil leak for Grain Griggs that has broken up the pack ever so slightly. Hopefully that delays the wreck. Who am I kidding? Look at him. As grain on the pits, now coming off the pits. Oil leak is not how you want to start, but we've saw Tina Klein in one of the duels have an issue, but get right back into it with a timely caution. As now we see Ellie Foamer. Apologies. Towards the back we see Easley. Maybe this is the place to be. As Foamer holding the lead. Maybe we'd like to see them stay like this for a little bit. Foamer getting a push from Snowflake. Snowflake not quite ready to make any moves. We're going to be monitoring how close they get to the lap car at Pren. Or not Pren, Grain Griggs, who is meeting minimum. I should make that known. Griggs is meeting minimum speed. As they kind of keep it single file up towards the front. Not anymore. Did they wipe out behind them? No, thankfully. They just managed a little breakaway. Now we're back to battling. Here comes Martinez. Ooh, we got one car that's lost the draft. There seems to be an issue on Shangle. Sorry, guys. Allergies are killing me today. Larson Martinez holds the lead. They are 3 and 4 wide behind him, behind her, rather. Here's one of the coolest looking cars in the field. Maybe the coolest in the 41. Was looking for a moment, but now has the 8 car to the inside. Oh, he got clear because they're going 3 wide behind. This gets a little more sketchy every time I look back at it. Once again, lap 8 for the dual race. Lap 13 for the main race. And the main race had 30 cars involved. Let's hope we avoid that. As I'm seeing these top 2 are kind of able to get away a little bit. Looking at the fastest laps, 45 is the fastest. Doesn't look like Martinez and her draft partner are anywhere close. They're tandeming. Looks like they're kind of tandem drafting here. Oh, there's the trouble. Martinez going to get away from it. Tandem broken up by lap traffic. Now, if trouble happens, it's been known to happen in turn 3. As now the lap car of Green Griggs gets back up to speed. Ooh, watch him, watch him. This could get very ugly very quickly. One minor mistake, and that's the field as seen in the Cup race. Martinez maintains the lead. So far, we've been clean. Lap 9 of 42. As there was a second car that had an issue. And we have 2 more cars, that's Jonah Bridge and the 27, out of the draft. Now the 9 car down pit road. So now multiple cars have started having issues. I have my doubts that was strategic on the 9's part. Couple cars have lost the draft. Joey Bowman also seems to have had an issue. Off pit road comes the 9 car, who has a snarling pack coming for him. Don Falconer. Larson Martinez, maybe the fastest car out here despite what the leaderboard says, has been able to hold this lead. They are coming to their pit stops, probably. There's Falconer. And there's Tough Days behind him. In front of him. Martinez. Well out in front. But now she's finally got some competition. As they're going to split this lap car right about. Martinez catching them in the right spots. Good on her. Uh-oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. 3, 2, 1. No, they're still going. There's no way that lasts. Current bonus for most laps led would be Larson Martinez, but now, finally, she's taken out of the lead and replaced with the 5 car, Buchanan, who is immediately going to get past. J.J. Haley. But to Haley's inside, the 54. Foster. Are they still good? Uh-oh. Yep, they're still good. Just that a few more have fallen out of the lead pack. No, the 12 down pit road. Now we seem to have a plague of mechanical issues. Did not get an answer to what the problem was. Oh, wait a minute. I know what the problem is. The problem is, we have a caution, and I think the 12 has something to do with it. Here it is. Shianu involved, 46 hard in the wall. Not the biggest wreck ever, but looks like the only one immobilized was the 12. With Sistrai. Oh! Oh no, that's bad! Oh, that's bad! Oh, that's bad. Oh no. A slow motion look. There went the 46, so Stry squeezed, and up the track he goes. Remember, this is a driver's side impact. Then turned across the nose. Down the track and into the driver's side. And another hit to the front end from Snowflake. That's not good at all. Frame by frame. Around goes the carnage in front of him. Squeezed down by Andrew C. Williams. Williams across the nose. Let's watch the speed on this. And this is going to be a hard hit for the car behind, too. That is Nerf Fox. Sustrai. Only 154 into the wall. No, 150. And then back down across Nerf. Then you see him just spinning across the track. He is helpless. I mean, he is lucky here, Kyler, is that the onrushing Jasper Killinger caught the wheel rather than the door. But we're still going to look at the speed for Killinger, who was more than likely out of this race from that impact. Only 100 miles an hour into the door, but you can, or 105 into the door compared to 56 though. 106 into the door. Ugh. Oh, and then Snowflake with a very hard hit to the front end. Again, the speed. Awful crash. That's not even considering the others involved. On board with the Frenchman. Then you just see the carnage happening right in front of you. That did not seem fun. Here's the 8 getting dumped in the melee. There's the 54 of Foster. There's Shianu. That's not Shianu, that is Hilda. Hilda! Ugh. That probably took a knock to the engine. Collecting Foster there. On board with the 8. Nothing Yulamina could do. Or that's not Yulamina. I thought it was Snowflake. Their cars are kind of similarly painted, but no, that... Oh. On board with the 46. And now we ride with WQ through the carnage. Great avoidance. We will get you back to the race. Welcome back. Don Falconer has taken the free pass while the 34 of Grain Griggs took the wave around and then pitted. Well, nothing in the rules saying you can't do that. You know, pit after your wave around. But currently, your order goes Nicholas Cameron, Skylar Taylor, Larson Martinez, Blake Armano, Connor Edwards, Pepe McRae, Nathan Buchanan, Andrew Shianu, Ellie Fomer, and Virago Kitson. Pace lights should go off this time, which means we will be back to racing once again. We will probably have to watch cars like Foster and the 46 for minimum speed. So we'll keep an eye on that. I might have to get another drink on the next caution. What are they doing? I think there may be a dispute on where people are supposed to be. I have no idea what Martinez. What are Martinez and Taylor doing? What is Martinez doing? Well, nonetheless, we're about to go back green. I'm not quite sure what the 40 is doing. Oh no. Green flag. To say that restart is under investigation shouldn't really have to be said. As very slow back here. We will be right back. Welcome back! The black flag has been shown to the number 40 of Larson Martinez. Improper restart procedure. In other news, Two cars couldn't find their way around Joey Bowman, and as a result have ended up losing the draft. Now, how they couldn't find their way around, I don't know. This is a wide racetrack, as Martinez has to get down at some point to serve this penalty. Not gonna serve it yet. Looks like she's stuck on the high line. She's gonna have 3 laps. Looks like she's gonna be clear down now, after these drivers kind of pass through. As again, number 40, black flag. There's Joey Bowman. That's not Joey Bowman, that's Andrea Schiano. Larson down in the middle. And there she is. There's the penalty. So I really don't have any idea what she was doing. Minimum speed being reached on the 97, or whoever that was. That's not a 97. Yes, it is. It is. No, it's the 34, Brain Griggs. Minimum speed is being reached. The pack's kind of been broken up. As now Martinez coming back out, and we have to go to commercial. Again. So we will be right back. And back from commercial, as we see the Home Depot number... No, that's not Home Depot. That is the Hooters number 69. I am blind. Here's Clockman 1 off the pace. I think he's had an issue. Well, he's not really off the pace per se. He's just out of draft. Same for Martinez. Same for the 42. Maybe there was more collateral in this wreck than I thought. That restart was a mess. Like, just getting back to it. Easily leading. No, he's not. But he's looking. The driver leading is 4? Well, it's about to be the 4. The 4 dressed in the Pepsi colors. It's the inside of the 59, who I think I accidentally called the 54 earlier. Miss Callmania. Why is the 91 so far off? I guess Clockman must have had a problem on the restart. That's the only way I can think of that. As the 4 maintains the lead, maybe easily trying to tandem. These COT-esque stock cars. Easily gets sent to the high side. And we have cars pitting. Okay, I didn't think we were close to that, but apparently we are. As that will put Easley back in the lead, we're gonna have pit stops already, as now they have caught Clockman. They're gonna figure a way around the Belgian driver, who's gonna clog up the outside lane. And now we have more pit stops. I did not expect to have pitters this early. I think Zero Midnight's gonna lead this time. That shows the 02 to the lead. Zero's all the way back in 36th. One lap down. '92 looks a little scraped up. Thought I saw some damage on the right side of that car. Cycling through to try to figure out who's leading. It says Grain Griggs is leading currently. Could change quickly. Where is the 34? Here he is. I don't think he's going to be leading anymore. This has been a bizarre race. I don't know who's supposed to be where, I just know that that one car looks nice. I don't think Snowflake's anywhere near the lead. Yeah, it shows Armano in the lead. With the pack running him down. Whoa! That looked like trouble. There is trouble. Armano has a problem. Engine issue. Number 82, Blake Armano, blowing up in the middle of the pack from the lead. That is awful. Blake Armano done for the day. The car blowing up. As we try to cycle back to the lead, the 59 shown as the leader. Man, that has to hurt. And it really messed up the pack. As first place, Justin Whitmer, who I don't even know is first because we have Connor Edwards making the pass for the lead. So the pack maybe going to try to get reformed. So now it's just a couple two-car kind of tangos here every once so often. 41 leading what seems to be the most well put together pack. They will play catch up. On board. Looks like he's just in range enough for the draft. Just enough. And doesn't have anyone alongside him. As they're going to catch Clockman again. Is Clockman reaching minimum? I think he's just barely. Ooh, they might pull him. They might pull Clockman. As the pack's really reformed a lot more than the cup race. I mean, you'll have that when the pack is bigger. As it looks like Clockman is getting back up to regular speed. Hey, I didn't note this earlier. Because I didn't have a chance to look. But because of the cloudy conditions, we're going about 10 mile an hour faster than the cup cars did. Nonetheless, Clockman still in the correct pace, albeit barely. Here's another pack behind them. Jeremy Easley to the lead. Looks like he's quickly going to be passed by Zach Owen. While one DDM car is black flagged, we have another one up here in Ricky Freeman trying to contend for this. As now the Mountain Dew car. 3 wide on the inside, now looking for the lead. I think I know why they pitted now. They might just be able to make it. Because we are well within 10 to go. Easily to the lead. How well was the fuel strategy played? Ooh, they're catching an entire pack of lap traffic. This could get interesting. Remember, they wreck it within 5 to go. There is a high likelihood that we will go to overtime. Easley seems to still be maintaining the lead through that. Whitmer trying to look low. What's Whitmer going to do? Is he going to go with Owens? Yes, he is. Try to build a run on him. The pack broken up. Do they have the time to catch? Zach Owens to the lead. Larson Martinez. Going to be a lapper. Tough break for her. As Whitmer's going to go to the lead. Oh, not quite. But he's going to be in the draft of Martinez. That car isn't wounded, so maybe he can tandem with her and get away. No, they're pitting! They are pitting! A vast majority of them. And once again, the race is going to be won on pit road. Easily staying out. Trying to find the 69. There he is. He's with Clockman and Martinez, so he's going to use their draft. Now, who's going to try to stretch it? Oh, Easley is coming in. So it won't be him. Could it be someone we don't even think of? Could Grain Griggs try? No, Grain Griggs will not try. Okay. Falconer. Nowhere near. Looks like Whitmer will cycle back. So the race is going to be won on pit road. Whitmer might have to try real hard to lose this. Ooh. What are Whitmer's odds here? Down the front stretch now. He's gonna get swallowed up. Or this is the back stretch, rather. Whitmer's gonna get swallowed up here. Do you go down the block? I don't think so. It's gonna be white flag. Here comes Connor Edwards. Connor Edwards to the lead. No, not even to the lead. Easily kept the lead. But he's not going to be able to block that. All he has to do is just hope the inside falls apart. And that his partner stays with him, but neither one of those seems to be happening. It looks like it might be Connor. No! Easily had the run! Off of 4! It's gonna be Jeremy Easley! Down the front straightaway, Jeremy Easley is your winner at Orlando, the Tropicana 300. Well, right-reared one race to victory lane the next, Jeremy Easley. So we'll look at the rest of the field to cycle around and cross the line. As, I would bet this race is going to be marred with controversy for that one restart. And for the Martinez penalty. Your official results or unofficial results. Easily the winner, Connor Edwards second, Nathan Buchanan third, Andrew C. Williams, Zach Owens, Justin Whitmer, Jeff W., Virago Kitson, Pepe McCrae, JJ Haley, Hunter Casey, Ellie Fomer, Jonah Bridge, Andrea Shianu, Boback Fox, Riley Pogstar, Eli the Wolf, Levi Owens, and Trev Blake. And the last finisher. Oh, Freeman blew a valve at the end. We'll try to find a replay of that. But Skylar Taylor, the last finisher. Well, here's the lap where Ricky Freeman Jr. blew his valve. Tough day for DDM. One car penalized, the other car blows up. We're going to watch the lap. Yep, there it went. Did he make it back around, or do we have another reason to put PROCAR Twitter in an uproar? He got back around. As here he is, Jeremy Easley, getting ready to burn it down for the Orlando fans. There he goes. Oh, well, that's one way to do it. Burn it down all over the shark, why don't you? Or just the logo. APT, there you go. APT, the owner of the track. Now we got it. Now some proper... Oh! Okay. Just hammer it right in the wall. Twice. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. This could be a one-time thing for me, or I could just start doing more of these for APCS as well. I don't know. But, this was a pain to get out. More so than the cup race. But it's worth it. Can't wait for the controversy about the restart, though. As there we go. Now we got some proper smoke. And parks it right there.